Get ready for the Too Hot to Sip podcast, your go to for daily topics, celebrities gossip, and captivating stories. So keep your ears glued to your headphones, cause your host Diana is delivering new episodes weekly with music reviews, news updates, and engaging discussions on dating advice and much more. Subscribe now for exclusive content and wild personal stories for only $0 and 49 cents a month. Nothing is off limits here, so share with your friends and family to tune into the Hot to Sip podcast. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for this week's episode.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? I know it's been a minute, but please forgive me. I'm trying my best and my hardest to stay consistent, but with life and work, child, it be catching up, okay? But we are going to move along, okay? We're going to still stay loyal. And I brought a interesting story to go over, okay? Now, I did see this video or this clip per se on Instagram, but I forgot who was the one that posted originally. But um on Instagram there's a profile called Only in Dade. So stuff that's happening in like Miami-Dade, Florida, they post, stories about it, right? So there was this footage of this young lady calling like an ambulance or police or whatever because she found a child and she was basically holding the child. Now the child looked like she is, oh God forbid, lifeless because her hand was like literally dangling while this young lady is holding her and trying to call an ambulance and stuff. Right? So let me see if I got the video here so you can hear.
Okay, I'm not giving you this baby. That's my baby. Okay, but you, oh my god, I need you guys to come. I fucking snatched the baby. Oh my god.
Child. So yeah, I don't see the clip, but what happened is, like I said, a young lady found the child, and the child is in her arm cradling, and the child looked like she's lifeless, to be honest. So she's calling for help, and this lady, unfortunately African American, came and literally snatched the child out of her hand. You would think the child was like a do rag, like the way that she snatched the child from this lady arm, like boom. Like the child was a purse, and that young lady was holding her purse and was stealing it and just snatched the purse. Like that's how she snatched the child, right? And it seemed like there was another bystander that was coming to help the girl that was holding the child and calling 911. And whatever happened, it seems as if both of them, the young lady calling the ambulance and the man that was trying to help her, was trying to tell the mom, like, look, your child is hurt. You're not taking your child because they must have seen what happened. So let me read what Miami-Dade had made a statement out of this whole situation. So it reads, the incident occurred around 8:30 p.m. last Thursday near Northwest 37th Ave and 54th Streets in Hialeah. It all began when the suspect, Cassidy Mills, 29, of Opelika, pushed her daughter out of her vehicle after she became enraged over spilled shampoo. According to a newly released arrest warrant, ring footage shows a bystander cradling the bloody child and frantically calling for help before having the baby snatched away from her by Mills. Witnesses were able to provide a description of Mills along with a photograph of her license plates leading her arrest and medical care for the child. In front of a judge on Wednesday, Mill was given a $7,500 bond and is ordered to stay away from her daughter. Now, for me, I don't feel like that's enough. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, people, and I'm talking about all people, especially elder people, they all want people to have kids, but they don't realize that there's some people that just not meant to be a parent. That's not meant to have kids because they don't know how to treat a child. They don't know how to take care of a child and so much more. Like they have mental issues and et cetera, et cetera. And clearly, this so called mother, Cassidy Mills, that is 29, mind you, have have mental issues where she cannot take care of her child. You're telling me you got so pissed off from a child, mind you, child, not a teenager, not a young adult, a child, a toddler, okay? Because she spilled shampoo in the car while you're driving, God knows how many miles per hour, and you literally push your child out of a moving car, out of a moving car. Now your child is hurt, blood is spilling. It looked like she was about to lose her life. Hopefully, the child did not. But the way that the bystander was holding that child and the child arm is literally dangling around, child, God forbid she done seen the upper room. And then the fact that you come to the lady that is trying to help your child, you snatch the child like she's a do-rag, like she's a napkin, like she's a garbage bag, like she's one of those plastic dolls, and you saying that's my daughter and trying to take her away? Are you fucking serious? Like you should literally turn yourself in. That's what you should do. Turn yourself into the cops. Or bitch, if you cannot take care of a child, you feeling like, okay, you know what? This is too much. I don't have the energy, I don't have the mindset, I don't have the means, I don't have whatever you think it is, then unfortunately put your child in the foster care system. So someone, hopefully, a good family can actually take care of this child and she could live a good life. Then this traumatic experience she just experienced as a toddler. Okay? Child, this is ridiculous. Like I really feel like people needs to learn to wait. I understand, yeah, you trying to have kids young so you can uh you know, so that your earlier, your not earlier, but your later years, all your child is grown, but you still feel like you're young in your 50s, 60s, and you can travel, you can do whatever you want to do. But baby, sometime it's best to wait. Okay, I understand it may not be good for the child to see, you being old, you're in your 70s, your 80s, and they still in their 20s or teen, and they feel like, oh, my parents old. But baby, that's better than you being young, dumb, naive, you mentally ill, you still have not stored out your feelings, your emotions, and everything, and you don't know how to actually have a conversation through the fact of you being angry so that you don't hurt people. Like it is best to wait until you sort all that out, child, because that right there, that is crazy. It's just as bad as these mothers that lose their fucking mind because they don't have a handle of their postpartum depression, to where they stick their child in a microwave or oven and fucking bake their child to crisp. So yeah, some people need to wait. There needs to be literally an age limit to when a young lady can actually start having kids. Like literally they should have that limit. Instead of restricting women's on uh not getting abortions and stuff like that, that's what you need to think about. These type of things. Stop trying to, you know, limit a woman just because you have this whole propaganda, this whole agenda that you're trying to accomplish for your, you know, palm color friends, while the rest of the world have to deal with chaotic people like them harming, killing, doing crazy M and SA and stuff like that to their child. So you know what, you guys, please let me know down below what y'all think of this, because this is crazy. I feel like the bond should have been much higher. Okay, much 500,000. Okay, then she should not ever have custody of her child ever. Okay, she should lose all privilege from that child because that's ridiculous. And if she have any other kids, they need to monitor her with them kids. They need to put cameras in her car, cameras in her house, shit, cameras at work, shit, cameras on her, shoot, because that's ridiculous. All right, leave your comments down below. Let's discuss and let me know. Have you heard anything crazy like this? Have you seen anything crazy like this? Let's talk below, you guys. Okay? Hey, babes. Thanks for tuning in and listening to this episode. Like, share, and follow our podcast if you really enjoyed today's topic, because there's so much more to come, and I don't think you want to miss out. Okay, I didn't think so. Well, babes, see you later on the next episode. Bye.